Cybertron, our home. For generations, it has been a peaceful world, until pride and a lust for power divided us. Now we fight enemies who were once our brothers. Our tragic war has ravaged Cybertron.
It is a necessary war to return us to glory.
The Autobots will never sacrifice freedom.
The Decepticons will bring this world to order!
Our defeat would mean the end of everything.
My victory will mark a brilliant new beginning!
One shall stand.
One shall fall!
We have no choice, Bumblebee. The war is lost. Leaving our home is the hardest decision I've ever had to make. It has been a long, painful war with the Decepticons. Whatever lies beyond that portal is our best and last hope, my friend.
We're approaching the portal. That indicates it's growing more unstable.
At this rate, it may close before we even get there.
Megatron.
Direct all fire on those tow cables! This ought to do the job.
Even if you destroy me, Megatron, others will rise to defeat your tyranny.
Then I'll just have to destroy you all! Bumblebee! Heeds the call of the last bride.
Optimus, what just happened?
Easy, Perceptor. He's one of us.
Awaiting your orders.
Metroplex, you must destroy the Decepticon warp cannons on the outskirts of the city. Leave now.
Decepticons! Megatron has perished.
foolish pride. I, Starscream, am your leader now. Decepticons, return to base!
Now that's a sight my optics have longed to see for some time.
Enjoy the moment. It may cost us our future.
No. You mean all the energon we saved for the Ark is gone?
There's barely enough left to last a megacycle. We need to find more energon, and quickly. I have a hunch Grimlock may know where to start.
Grimlock? He deserted us.
He left his post for a reason. I want to know why. Jazz and Cliffjumper are tracking him now.
This is as close as I can get to Grimlock's last known location until the rust storm clears up.
It'll have to do, Sideswipe. You ready, Cliffjumper?
Always. Try not to have too much fun without me.
All right, just keep your channels open in case the rescuers need some rescuing. Let's do it.
Sideswipe, get us out of here!
You guys have been busy.
Radio Prime, we got big news.
An entire reservoir of pure energon?
By the looks of it, there's enough here to power the Ark and get us off Cybertron.
Jazz, mark your position. I'm sending in reinforcements.
But how will we bring all that energon here?
They got Walking City carry it back.
No, our friend Metroplex must stay and protect the Ark.
Let's use an old refinery transport. That's what they're built for.
Those beasts got some energon like there's no tomorrow.
There is no tomorrow if we don't get that energon. Besides, it's got the firepower we'll need to repel a Decepticon attack.
Make it happen.
Load it up. Let's hit the road before the Decepticons get antsy.
Yes, sir. There it is. The Autobot transport carting away my energon.
Don't you mean our energon, Starscream?
Oh, of course, Onslaught. Our energon. That idiot's shockwave allowed the Autobots to steal every last drop. Luckily, I have devised a plan to steal it back.
You mean we?
Very well, Onslaught. You explain the plan.
Combaticons, listen up! We need to divert the transport off the main road and into a sky ambush led by Starscream. We will accomplish this by destroying the bridge in this sector. Swindle, I want you to patrol the area to deal with any Autobot scouts who would give us away.
You bet.
Blast off, Vortex! You'll need to clear a shortcut through this canyon to the bridge.
Sounds simple enough.
Brawl will follow in a dropship and blast the supports to bring the bridge down. I like blasted stuff. Once the transport changes course, we will join Starscream's ambush and reclaim what's ours. Remember, we have limited time and energon to pull this off. Make it happen.
Yes, make it happen, Combaticons!
Well, I'm inspired. Let's hit it, Vortex. After you, blast off.
mission is lost. Who are you to defy me?
I've heard enough of his orders. We're going down!
Blast off! Grab hold of the flight controls!
Engines are shot, Onslaught! Best we can manage is a controlled crash!
Then manage it!
We're too steep! Pull up! I'm trying!
Brace yourselves!
Congratulations, Onslaught. As a result of your failure to obey my orders, you and your Combaticons destroyed half of the Energon supply in that crash.
Kidding, Starscream? The Autobots would have taken it all. My team salvaged an operation that you screwed up from the get-go!
No one addresses the leader of the Decepticons in such a manner. Arrest them!
Here, boss.
Commence welding sequence. Commencing dark energon infusion. In 3, 2, 1.
Where am I?
Kaon, my lab near the gladiator arenas.
Where is Starscream?
Decepticons! A new age is upon us. Gone are the failures of Megatron.
Ah! Enjoy your brief respite as leader. It will not last. Rejoice, my Decepticons! Victory is nearly ours!
Probable resurrection is too late. The Decepticon army is now loyal to me. The reign of Starscream has begun! Cowards! Is there no one left who would challenge this pretender to the throne?
Fight your own battle, Starscream.
Starscream! Your mockery of a reign is over!
You will pay for this, Megatron!
You want us to chase him down? Finish him off? He's not worth the time. Starscream's penchant for self-worship has severely drained our energon supply. What's the plan, sir? Before my attack on Autobot City, Shockwave informed me of a discovery in the Sea of Rust. He is on his way now to report. Yes, Lord Megatron. Decepticons! Where are we headed, Megatron? The crater where Trypticon crashed when he fell from orbit. Think that monster is still functional? I care not. His power core is what I need. Megatron! We're taking heavy fire! Brace for impact! No mercy, Rumble! Soundwave, report!
Megatron, there is a significant power source in a facility nearby.
Feed me the coordinates! Are the reports confirmed? Here's your confirmation! Megatron, you're functional. Never felt better, Prime. If you're here for Trypticon's power core, then your cause is as desperate as ours. End your aggression. We can work together. Your pathetic ideals have turned Cybertron into the barren wasteland it has become. You are the cause. I
am the solution. You deserve no less than the oblivion I will bring to you. Goodbye, Prime.
Megatron, wait! You ain't nothing, Megatron!
Soundwave, report!
Decepticon remains in deep stasis. Power core at 63% integrity. Catalytic overdrive generator is severely damaged. Estimated repair time.
No, there will be no repairs. Triptychon, if you can hear me, understand this is not a rescue mission. Despite your great power, you failed to destroy the Autobots. You failed me. Henceforth, your chassis will be altered and redesigned to my specifications.
Megatron, in his damaged state, Triptychon's alternate form will become permanent.
All the better. Soundwave, initiate the Nemesis Protocol.
Trying to hack Shockwave's data logs.
Yes, sir.
Go check out the main server. Make sure it's still secure. I'll lock down the main entrance. What are you waiting for? Move! Whoa! Who's there? Starscream? Hey! What are you doing here?
I hear this is where all the idiots hang out.
Hey, you look at...
There. According to these data logs, Shockwave's latest experiment is in the central tower.
Nice try, Starscream! You picked on the wrong...
So, you are the one called Grimlock. I am Starscream. I know what Shockwave has done to you and your team. I've scanned his logs. Looked excruciating. I bet you're just chomping at the bit to pay him back. But what is a Grimlock to do? Surely Optimus has written you off. And you're entirely too stupid to think for yourself. Pathetic. You will swear your allegiance to me. You will do my bidding. And in turn, I will set you free.
No, thanks. I'll free myself!
Wait! I can help you!
Nothing feels right. Hard to think.
Alert. Alert. Test subject is mobile.
It's escaped!
Must find my team.
Arc defense systems eliminated.
Excellent, Soundwave. Decepticons, all attack groups cleared to traverse cables. All flyers and aerial bots to launch bays. Sever those tow cables. We're being overrun. This isn't even fair. Autobots! Verticus is targeting our fuel tanks!
Copy, Jetfire. Jazz is in play.
This ought to do the job.
Even if you destroy me, Megatron, others will rise to defeat your tyranny.
Then I'll just have to destroy you all! Bumblebee! What a waste of energon!
After eons of conflict, I finally see the truth of your words, Megatron.
And what might that be, Optimus?
This universe, no matter how vast, will never be big enough for you and I to coexist.
You're as soft as the weaklings you fight for!
On the contrary, my friends are the source of my strength.
Not bad for a librarian. Perhaps you should have spent more time in the pit.
And perhaps you should have spent more time in the library.
Why won't you die?
It'll take more than you've got, Megatron.
Call yourself a Prime. You were a records clerk when I found you. You will be dust when I'm through with you.
You're gonna talk or fight, Megatron.
The vortex is tearing the ship apart! No! I will not be denied! Hold your course! Starscream wouldn't fight with such desperation if the legends weren't true!
Lord Megatron, you're certain it's here?
I am certain, Barricade. And when I find it, the balance of this war with the Autobots will finally tip in my favor. Lord Megatron, stabilizers are failing! Maintain your heading, Brawl. Do not falter.
Sublight engines are offline. Shields at 15%.
Reroute all power to forward guns and thrusters. Full speed ahead.
But sir, that's suicide!
Any further objections? Ram this warship straight into the heart of that station!
station for over 1,000 years.
I am Megatron, leader of the Decepticons. This space station is Decepticon property. Surrender immediately.
Whoever you are, you've traveled a long way just to meet your doom.
Soundwave, report.
We have taken control of this portion of the station and established our base of operations. Scans indicate that Starscream has locked down all logical routes to the Dark Energon reactor.
And we're fresh out of Star Cruisers to tunnel our way.
Quiet. There must be another access point. We have to reach the station's next pod.
Megatron, I have located a nearby data metric center to reveal any alternate means of entry to the next pod.
Decide what is possible and what isn't.
Guards! Hold him off while I destroy the last of the Dark Energon remnants! You arrogant fool! No one has ever survived direct contact! What? This isn't possible! No! No one can control Dark Energon! It dominates and destroys everything it touches!
I am the Dominator. I am the Destroyer. I am Megatron! Decepticons, receive your birthright. I can feel the power. It's amazing. Now, I shall deal with Starscream. Dark Energon is mine to command. Through my will alone shall Cybertron be restored.
It's too unstable, Megatron. Using that power, you're endangering our entire world!
Teach me, Megatron. Teach me to wield Dark Energon the way you do, and I will serve you.
And what could you possibly offer me that I cannot simply take?
The supply of Dark Energon aboard this station is nearly exhausted. I know how to manufacture more. There was once an Energon bridge that fed this station directly. I know how to reconnect it.
Traitor! Zeta Prime will hear about this!
Shall I send Thundercracker and Skywarp to retrieve him, Lord Megatron?
No. I want the Autobots leader to know his doom approaches. Once we have this station online, nothing can stop me. John Bridge and reactivate it for your new master.
We've done it! The Energon Bridge is activating! Incredible. The Energon Bridge is active once more.
Quiet! Ruining my moment of glory! Soon, my orbital station will be at full power!
Your orbital station, Starscream? Surely you mean mine. I see you have finally succeeded in the simple task I gave you. Perhaps you're not as worthless as I thought. Report back to base at once!
All systems online. Dark Energon, manufacturing at optimal efficiency.
Now I can introduce Dark Energon into the planet's core. And as it spreads throughout Cybertron, my power shall travel with it.
Entrance to the planet core is heavily shielded behind the Omega Gate.
I will acquire the key. We launch a full-scale assault on Iacon immediately. and wipe Zeta Prime and his pathetic Autobots off the face of the planet! Starscream, continue forward and meet Zeta Prime's armies on the front line.
Have no fear, Lord Megatron. Under my leadership, Decepticon victory is assured.
Do not fail me.
Why aren't we joining the main battle, Megatron?
While Starscream attacks Zeta Prime's armies head-on, we shall move behind enemy lines and obtain the Omega Key.
The Omega what?
The Omega Key grants access to the core of Cybertron.
Once I have access to the core, I will infuse it with Dark Energon and subject the entire planet's energy supply to my will.
Wow, that is one empty container.
Megatron, I'm warning you right now. You are toying with forces beyond your understanding or control.
Ah, Zeta Prime. I see you're still afraid to face me in person.
Predictable as ever, right down to the empty words. The Omega Key is under my protection now, Megatron.
That is hardly a deterrent. I will enjoy taking the Omega Key from your lifeless hands. 2, 1!
Woohoo! Boom! Eat that, Autobots!
The street looks clear, Megatron. Engaging Decepticons at the Iacon Vault.
Fall back! Fall back!
Walk away from this!
You're a skilled fighter, but you shouldn't be out here alone. Autobots are no longer safe in Iacon.
The Decepticons control the airwaves. The only secure way to communicate is by messenger. I volunteered. Name's Bumblebee.
Ratchet, this Autobot needs repairs.
Be still. I'll get you fixed up.
What? No, there's no time! I need to find the Autobot called Optimus. I have important information for him.
I am Optimus.
You're... Sir, it pains me to tell you this, but our leader, Zeta Prime, is dead.
Megatron.
What of the High Council?
They've gone into hiding, cut all communication with the outside. Optimus, with Zeta Prime gone, our forces are directionless, ineffective.
The Council will emerge when it's safer. In the meantime, Ratchet, Bumblebee, you're with me.
Megatron is determined, I'll give him that. He means to see Iacon destroyed.
Not destroyed, Ratchet. Simply taken. He knows we are at our weakest with Zeta Prime gone.
Megatron can take this city over my twisted, lifeless shell.
We'd prefer no further loss of life, Bumblebee.
Focus on the task at hand, Autobots.
To any Autobots on this frequency, this is Jetfire. Come in.
Jetfire, this is Optimus. Glad you're still airborne. What's your status?
We're taking heavy damage up here. Put me through to Zeta Prime. We need him to activate the planetary guns.
Zeta Prime is dead.
He's dead. What are we going to do?
I have assumed temporary command, Jetfire. Let the rest of your flight squadrons know. And don't worry, we'll get those guns online.
Temporary command?
Not now, Ratchet. Jetfire needs those guns online.
That warship's coming in pretty hot! Take cover!
Autobots, engage the enemy.
Face your check, Autobot trash! I need to recharge. Die, Autobot!
One less Decepticon to worry about!
Don't let up, Autobots. Keep going for Zeta Prime.
Pulling weapons.
Decepticons ahead! One shot, one broken Decepticon! Down another one! Back on my feet!
Weapons ready to fire.
There. The controls for the planetary guns. Activate them now.
Decepticons!
This is far from over, Bumblebee. The skies might be clear, but our ground forces are in disarray.
Optimus, if we can get the communication grid back online, we'll be able to coordinate our defenses.
The communication grid is in the Decagon. If we get there in time, we've got a chance.
Look out!
Every second counts. Let's move.
Not bad for a temporary command, Optimus. You're better at this than you give yourself credit for.
The High Council of Elders will choose the next prime. I'm merely a stand-in until that choice is made.
Primus, you're here!
The automated repair systems are still functional, at least. That's a good sign.
Autobots, onto the lift!
Concentration of electrotetronic anomalies close by.
What is that thing, Ratchet?
I'm reading a massive surge of...
Get out of there now!
There was nothing we could do, Bumblebee.
Neutralize their energon cores! Weapons overheated! I see you up! Just down another one! Optimus, this is Jetfire. Do you copy? You got a squadron of Decepticon Seekers headed your way. We couldn't stop them all.
Roger that.
Decepticon Seekers. I think you can take them out with the gun emplacements.
Understood, Jetfire. Autobots, man the turrets.
Take that, you Decepticon!
Plug it in.
Decepticon!
Nice shooting, Optimus. Air Raid and I have control of the skies now.
Thanks, Jetfire. We need to get to the Decagon fast. Are the Iacon speedways still drivable?
From the sky, they look barely usable, but you can try. Good luck, Optimus. With Zeta Prime gone, we're all looking to you now.
I'll do my best. Autobots, roll out!
Detected in Eastern Access Highway.
Oh no! Was that Soundwave? Optimus! That was Soundwave!
Activate thermal detonation probes. Target Iacon Highway.
Damage report. Is anyone hurt?
Nothing you can't fix.
Bumblebee, it wouldn't kill you to exercise caution.
Heads up, Autobots! Snipers!
We'll push him out, Optimus!
We've got to get back to the speedway!
Targets detected!
Let me in!
I need to recharge.
I downed another one! Watch your head!
Multiple gunshot wounds definitely make a statement.
There's the exit!
Let's get going. All right.
You may rejoice, citizens of Iacon. Your new ruler, Megatron, has arrived. No longer will you be plagued by the burdens of freedom and choice. Henceforth, my will is the only guidance you shall require. Embrace the Decepticon way and reap its rewards, or resist and face destruction.
Alert! Autobots detected. Destroy them.
is Ironhide. There's a huge faction of Decepticons massing outside the Decagon's main gate.
Take out as many as you can. I need a pathway cleared.
Understood. And Optimus, glad to see you finally stepped up.
Just doing what needs to be done, Ironhide.
Yeah, well, just try not to get us all...
Megatron has somehow found a way to weaponize Dark Energon.
Dark Energon?
Dark Energon is the source of these crystals. I've read the stories, but to see it for real...
Dark Energon? I thought that was the stuff of legend.
This has Decepticon written all over it.
Decepticon war machine. I've seen these in the archives. They're used to dispense Dark Energon. Shoot its lights out!
Got it down now! Bring on the rest of them!
That's the spirit, Bumblebee. Autobots, to the Decagon! Target the Decepticons, soldier!
Taking out the source makes the roots retract. Now Iacon can start repairing itself.
Remember, Autobots, blast the spikes, but never touch them. Transform and roll out.
freeway is out!
Ironhide, what's your status?
Still working on clearing that path for you, Optimus. These Decepticons are really stubborn. Be advised, I've got some defenders near your position, engaging some Decepticon war machines.
Watch out! Weapons overheated! Weapons cooldown! Consider that good fire!
Neutralize their energon cores! Chase the wrath of need to cool off!
It's open! Let's go! Heads up! We've got another Decepticon war machine dead ahead!
Autobots, take it down.
Aim for the chest! Aim for the chest! Weapons are hot!
Thanks, Optimus. We appreciate the help.
Decepticons are really giving it all they've got here, aren't they?
That they are. All Autobot communications funnel through the Decagon hub. It's the lifeline for the entire city.
All the more reason to reach it quickly.
We're going to have to ride the turbines to reach the other side.
Sounds like fun!
I, Megatron, have destroyed your unworthy leader, Zeta Prime. Now, you have the privilege of experiencing my rule. I shall not be denied.
Hang on to this. Come on, guys. We're almost there.
Autobots, lock and load. Taking back the Decagon won't be easy.
I'll move on and flank the Decepticons in the northern sector.
You have my thanks, old friend. Good hunting.
Decepticon Plaza.
Right behind you, Doc.
Reinforcements inbound. Take cover.
I should have stayed home.
Hurry up! I'm not gonna stand there like this all day!
Thanks, Ironheart. Optimus, the communication grid is located at the top of the Decagon. We need to find a lift up.
You've got the schematics, Ratchet. Lead the way. The elevator's wrecked. We'll need to find another way up.
Unbelievable!
There. That's the main terminal for the communication grid. We can reactivate it by aligning the data streams. I think. Theory, anyway.
back online. Let's get to the broadcast room up top so we can reconnect Iacon's defenses.
The elevator's busted. How do we get up there?
We could ride the Energon shell capacitors instead. Might take a little longer, but it should work.
Let's do it. Then we can strike back at the Decepticons in full force.
Lift is over there. Move!
Weapon systems recharging.
Decepticon, punk!
Your help. Appreciate it. Blast those Decepticon freaks!
schematics, the broadcast control room will be at the top of the lift.
Perfect! Then we can get back to the fight outside, right?
That's affirmative, Bumblebee.
Optimus, be advised. Starscream is headed your way. We tried to stop them, but Silverbolt and I sustained heavy damage.
Get clear, Jetfire. You've done more than enough already. Autobots, exercise caution. Starscream is as dangerous as he is treacherous.
Just give me a clear shot. Hey, I was looking for some of them.
Trying to restore your precious grid, Autobots? How pathetic.
You have committed crimes against Iacon,
You're no
Starscream.
match for the speed and power of Starscream!
Autobots, stay close.
Lucky shot! Now you've made me angry!
Get used to disappointment, Starscream.
Feels like all my tanks are about to blow!
You'll see me again, Autobots! That's a promise!
Run, you yellow-plated coward!
Good work, Autobots. Now, let's coordinate the city's defenses.
To anyone receiving this broadcast, this is Zeta Prime. I am being held captive in Megatron's Kaon prison complex.
Prime is alive? Ratchet, home in on that signal and boost it.
On it!
I am downloading vital information that could help the Autobots win the war. Hurry, Autobots. I don't know how much longer I have.
Optimus, let's go! We have to save Zeta Prime!
That wasn't Zeta Prime, Optimus. It couldn't be.
The message carried his unique data signature, Ratchet.
Perhaps, but we both saw the wreckage of what Megatron did to him. No one could survive that.
Even if there is the smallest possibility that Zeta is alive, we must act.
Optimus, it's a trap. Surely you see that.
A chance we'll have to take. Hang on, Zeta, my friend. I have a plan.
It's too quiet. Why the ceasefire? One ugly Autobot, straight ahead!
Let's rock and roll. Stay sharp, we've got company!
You just wait, Autobot.
Megatron, I'm receiving a Decepticon transmission.
To all Decepticons who fight for the glory of Cybertron, Megatron has fallen. I, Starscream, have taken my rightful place as your leader!
Starscream, you half-wit! I still function! A fact you shall regret when I choke the life out of you! Now, I order you to deploy ships for immediate evacuation!
Starscream cannot hear you, Megatron. All communication to the surface has been jammed.
Let's head for that lift before that idiot Starscream causes irreparable harm.
Here he comes!
Keep moving, Decepticons! We need to reach that lift! Perfect.
This lift will provide passage to the surface when activated.
What's wrong with this thing? Why can't we get it to move?
The elevator is locked down.
A simple solution, then. Break the locks. I will soon. That was a mistake.
Fire.
Starscream, come in. This is Megatron.
There is too much interference. We must move higher to relay your signal.
Can this feeble Autobot mechanism not move any faster? It appears we've lost that dull-witted brute Omega Supreme. Not that he stood a chance against my intellect.
Megatron?
What? What?
Target reacquired. Weapons engaging.
Wow, he looks really angry.
Target identification. Megatron, Decepticon leader. Recommendation, complete termination.
You think you can destroy me, Omega Supreme? You think you can destroy Megatron? Do your worst.
We're still alive? We're still alive! What happened?
Open fire on the emergency locks! Destroy them!
Megatron, all due respect. But are you crazy? If we go out there, he'll melt us into scrap!
Would you rather face his wrath or mine? Now jump!
Initiating weapon cooling! There's one of those Autobots! Megatron, you're still functional! Thank you.
Decepticons located.
He's trying to grab us!
Stop whining and start shooting straight down!
Omega Supreme's right on our tails! There's gotta be some way to shake him!
Move back inside! Perhaps we can avoid Omega's tracking systems.
Fortified Autobot position located straight ahead. Jamming Autobot scanners now. Our approach should be undetected.
Omega Supreme has lost the Decepticons! Where'd they go?
I know they must be coordinating with Omega Supreme, trying to locate us. Well, we'll give them what they want, along with a painful death. Cooling cycle beginning.
operations.
Autobot group incoming!
Decepticon, follow me!
Fires overhead.
For glory! Excellent work, Soundwave. Now unlock the exit door. This isn't...
These guys don't know when to quit, do they?
Smash through them! Fiery death for all Autobots!
Feeling good?
You're gonna die!
Heads up, Decepticons!
Megatron, the Autobot security systems are countering the effects of Black Energon.
A futile gesture. Decepticons, destroy the...
Watch out! Omega's mining the road ahead!
Useful piece of armor for Megatron.
Did you see me back there? Omega couldn't touch me!
Megatron, scanners indicate a bridge nearby. Crossing there will give us access to a second elevator.
Another elevator?
Autobot has 0% chance of survival. The automated repair systems are yielding the
take out those repair sentries!
None can resist us!
Weapons going down.
Wake up! Target the repair sentries, or we'll never destroy these Autobots!
Weapons armed! Feast your optics on this! Incoming! He takes overloaded!
Move quickly! The bridge terminal is just ahead!
There's Omega again! He's getting ahead of us!
Omega found us again! We can't go that way! What do we do now?
Nothing. Alternate route now.
Let's get off this road and out of the open! We will find another way!
A dead end! Megatron, we're trapped!
Soundwave, you led us to this place. What is your explanation?
Scans reveal Megatron. These are Iacon power maintenance tunnels. Moving through them will lead to the bridge terminal. Be aware of underground vehicles.
Ready to roll! Energon stores rerouting the weapons.
energy beams will cause severe systems damage.
You want us to go through that power conduit? No way! The energon flow is off the charts. We'll be fried!
Get moving, Breakdown.
We must commence repairs on the advance. Will soon be fatal. The bridge is just ahead. It may be necessary. Not waste time.
Yes, Breakdown. Your constant whining saw us through.
Megatron, the second cargo elevator is nearby. It will take us directly to the heavy ion turrets.
Perfect. We shall ascend, and Omega Supreme will follow to his destruction.
Weapon tip! No!
One ugly Autobot! Look at that! It all need to recharge!
Decepticon, follow me! Megatron has arrived! We've got company, boys! Autobot weaklings, onward to the lift!
Megatron, I detect numerous Decepticon and Autobot signals a few dozen meters above us. We are nearing the surface battle.
Starscream, status report!
The Autobots are counterattacking! Retreat! Decepticons, retreat!
Belay that order! Decepticons, this is Megatron! Anyone caught fleeing this battle will be marked kill on sight! Press your attack immediately!
Attack? But Megatron!
Especially you, Starscream! I order you to continue the assault! Megatron out! We've reached the ion turrets. Now, let Omega Supreme come.
Target the shooters! Get those Decepticons out of the sky!
Looks like the Autobots are still using these guns, Megatron! Our Seekers are getting shredded!
Blast the Autobots and take those guns!